Good morning. It's been a while. My name is Rob Lentz, and I've been a parishioner at All Saints since about 2004, along with my wife, MK. If I look vaguely familiar, you may recognize me from last season as All Saints virtual co-warden, appearing alongside Scotty Caldwell in such gems of the small screen as the virtual annual meeting 2021 and the October Finance Committee Zoom. Due to my post-warden hibernation, you wardens will know what I'm referring to, I haven't attended an in-person service in a while. I can say it is truly amazing to see all of your faces, most of them, and you all look great, by the way. And that brings me to the topic at hand, why I give. The short answer will be familiar to many of you. I give because Bonnie told me to. But that was like 15 years ago, and there are plenty of other reasons why I give now. There's also Andrew Rutledge, and Stephen Applegate, and Courtney Reed, and Colin Collette, and Andrew Freeman, every member of the vestry, current and former, all the leaders who make this place happen. It was a great honor to serve alongside such capable people during my 9 years on the vestry. Sorry, it was only 4. COVID adds 5 years, you know that. But now I have a new reason to give, a new church leader to support, Suzanne. Finally. Thought you would never get here. Many of the reasons I give are because of what I learned while I was on the vestry. You learn a lot of things about a place while making the sausage. Something I learned during our recent leadership transition was that this congregation is filled with superstars, experts, specialists, incredibly talented, knowledgeable, and creative people. Who knew? When we needed people to step up and join the vestry, the search committee, the transition team, we were swamped with parishioners who were ready and willing to share their gifts. I've always felt that my own gifts, meager as they are, were valued here. Sometimes, like when my career went off track, All Saints was the only place where my gifts felt valued. Yep, okay. So another question worth asking is, how do I give? Pledging, sure. This is stewardship after all. But cash on the barrelhead is not the only story of how I give. I can tell you I don't have much money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career in the nonprofit sector. I also like graphic design, refinishing wood, and hanging school backpacks from the sanctuary rafters. These are all ways I have given, or rather given back to the church. In the end, the reason I give is because of how much I have received from this community. When times were hard, All Saints was there to care for me and my family, to offer comfort, and to provide a sense of purpose when I really needed one. With the enormity of the problems facing our world, All Saints keeps finding ways for us as individuals to make a difference. In North Lawndale, in South Sudan, in Washington, D.C., in Ravenswood. Sharing my gifts doesn't just keep the lights on, it powers our mission, extends our reach, and does good in the world. I'm going to insert something here, and I'm going to take a page from Andrew Rutledge. I have something on my phone that didn't make it onto the page. So I remember that little stunt you pulled. And this is about money. I give money to All Saints because unlike some other charitable causes, I know exactly where my giving goes. I know this not because I spent 13 years on the vestry, looking at financials, because frankly I kind of tune that part out, but because the results of our giving are all around us. Look at this incredible building, inside and out. Look at the rectory. In the vestry, we have a little inside joke of putting a W in front of rectory. So rectory, get it? So pretty soon it's not going to be a wreck anymore. But look at the house we bought, the houses we helped to build, our programs, our outreach, the pageant. This entire church community and everything we do in the world is built upon generosity. Your generosity, my generosity, our generosity. So please keep being generous. This has been a brief, unfinished chronicle of why I give. Why do you give? What has All Saints given you? And what can you give back? Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rob.